Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for tuning in. In this video, I'll be talking about how much money my portfolio has paid me in the month of September 2024. So if you are interested in looking into that, let's jump right into this video. So if you see here, there are two ways that I'm making money with my current portfolio. If you look here, I mainly am making money two ways from this portfolio. One is options premium that I get selling covered calls or cash secured puts, and the second income is holding these ETFs and stocks that are paying me dividends. So we'll discuss both, but just to give you some idea, I always keep 13 to 20% of my portfolio in cash so I can sell cash secured puts and get in the market when the market is down, and that's how I'm able to generate some passive income with my cash that is sitting on the sidelines. So my current portfolio value, as you see here, it's $172,225, and I have sold a covered call on QQQ for the month of October expiring on 18th date at a strike price of $525. Current ETF price for QQQ is 486, so this is almost 8% out of the money call that I've sold. I made some $24 from here, which I reinvested back in QQQ. Then you see another options here. The contract is ending on October 4th with a strike price at $30 for SOXL, one contract I have, and I have sold it and made some $50 this past week. So I'm making around $50 every single week from selling covered call on SOXL. My buying price was $30 as well, so I'm making more money selling covered calls at the same price that I have bought the shares at. So now let's look at the detail inside of this month's performance. So I have created this Excel where I share all my performances and everything else. You can follow along if you want to, but this is my selling calls and put premiums. What I did here today is I added dividends as well, just to reflect on how much money I'm making from options plus dividends as well. Until last month, I was just looking at the options income. So looking at this sheet here, from the row number 2 till row number 17 are all cash secured puts, covered calls, or rolling contracts, and the total of that I have been able to generate is $657.72 for the month of September. And this includes the negative value here on line number 9 that you see, where I had to buy QQQ covered call that I sold. I had to buy that for $340, so that was a big dent. If that wasn't the case, I would have made $1,000 just from selling covered calls and cash secured puts on SOXL. But regardless, that's the reality. This is the true picture of selling options, so you need to understand the downside or the risk involved there as well. So this is how much I have made selling cash secured puts and covered calls, $657. And then comes the 5 different line items here that you see. I got dividend paid on September 30th for $388.71 by SCHD. I hold currently 515 shares, and I got paid per share 75 cents. Then the next ETF that paid me dividends on September 27th was QM. It paid me $9.20. I hold 30.68 shares at 29 cents per share. I got paid $9.20. Then going back on September 12th, I got paid by Home Depot. I hold 1.132 shares and per share amount was $2.25. I collected $2.55. Then for Microsoft, I got paid on the same date, $1.79. I was holding 2.38 shares at 75 cents per share. Then on September 3rd, I got paid from Visa. I got $1.12 for holding 2.14 shares, and the amount per share paid was 52 cents. So all of these dividends that you are seeing do get reinvested back in the same security or stock or ETF that has paid me dividends. So say for example, SCHD case, $388.71 that I have made were reinvested back in SCHD, and same goes for QQQM, Home Depot, Microsoft, as well as Visa. So I'm buying back more shares of the same company which has paid me dividends, because I'm not living off of these dividends as of yet. So after all the income that I have generated from selling cash secured puts and covered calls, the total comes out to be $1,061.09 for the month of September 2024. Mind you, this $1,000 that you see here is not take home income, but this is something that I have to pay tax on, especially selling covered calls and cash secured puts are short-term capital gains, so they are taxed highly. So I have to put aside some money to pay those taxes. Currently I'm paying the tax money from the 9-to-5 job that I have and reinvesting everything that I collect from options contract or dividends back into buying more securities. Mainly I'm buying SPY currently. This is Spider's S&P 500 ETF, and I'm going heavy on this. I have a recurring investment of $110 per day for that, plus I also invest the money that I collect from selling cash secured puts and covered calls back in buying SPY. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.